For over a century, the world's energy superpowers were built on oil. Now, Tesla is becoming the next energy superpower, only this time, it's powered by batteries, not barrels. And almost no one is paying attention. While the headlines focus on slowing car sales and factory retooling, Tesla's energy business just grew by 67% last year, outpacing every other division inside the company. That's not an anomaly, it's not a fluke, it's the result of something much bigger that's been happening in the background for years. Tesla built itself on a singular mission: to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. For most people, that mission has been synonymous with cars, sleek, battery-powered, software-packed EVs that redefined the auto industry. But that was never the whole story. Because while Tesla was making headlines for breaking speed records, disrupting dealerships, and rolling out full self-driving software, it was also building something else. Something that could change the way energy itself moves around the world. For a while, this part of Tesla's business was easy to overlook, but that's not the case anymore. It's scaling at a speed that even Tesla's car business never achieved. And now, Elon Musk is saying that if Tesla can solve one key challenge, this part of the company could eliminate the biggest barrier to our electrified future. Tesla's future isn't just on the road, it's in the power grid. And that future is already taking shape. This is the untold story of Tesla's growing energy empire. For years, Tesla's energy business has been treated as an afterthought, overshadowed by its cars, buried in quarterly reports, rarely making headlines, a side hustle to the main event. But that's no longer possible. The numbers coming out of Tesla's latest earnings call don't just suggest that the energy business is growing, they show that it's exploding. In 2024, Tesla's energy division pulled in $10.09 billion in revenue, a 67% jump year over year. A few years ago, that would have made it a healthy mid-sized company on its own, and it's not just about the money. Tesla's energy storage business is growing at a rate that no other company in the sector is matching, 31.4 gigawatt hours. That's how much energy storage Tesla deployed last year, more than double the 14.7 gigawatt hours it deployed the year before. For context, that's enough stored energy to power nearly 10 million homes for an entire day, and it's only the beginning. This isn't just growth, it's outpacing every other division inside Tesla, and now, for the first time, Elon Musk is saying out loud what's been quietly taking shape for years. Energy storage is a big deal and will become incredibly important in the future. He's never been shy about grand predictions, but this isn't just optimism, it's a statement backed by Tesla's most aggressive energy expansion yet. Tesla's second megafactory in Shanghai is now online, and Musk has said they are already building a third. For years, Tesla's automotive division was the engine that drove the company's success. Now, it's the energy division that's accelerating the company's growth. And Tesla isn't just expanding its energy business, it's having to race to meet demand that's already here. The company is aggressively expanding its infrastructure, bringing new factories online, and preparing for an energy storage market that is growing faster than anyone predicted. If Tesla can solve its battery supply challenges, its energy business could become more important than the one that put it on the map. But how exactly is Tesla making this happen? The answer lies in a product most people have never even heard of, the Megapack. For years, batteries were seen as a limitation, a bottleneck, the one thing holding renewable energy back. Solar and wind might be clean, but without a way to store that energy, they were unreliable, inconsistent. When the sun wasn't shining or the wind wasn't blowing, the grid still needed fossil fuels to fill the gap. That was the problem, and Tesla's answer was the Megapack. Unlike Tesla's Powerwall, which keeps the lights on in homes, the Megapack is built for cities, states, entire power grids. It's not just a battery, it's a power plant in a box. A fully integrated system that captures massive amounts of energy and releases it exactly when it's needed. In a world shifting away from fossil fuels, this is what makes renewables work at scale. Megapacks are also already in the field, transforming how electricity is generated, stored, and used. In South Australia, Tesla built what was at the time the largest lithium-ion battery in the world, the Hornsdale Power Reserve. People doubted whether battery storage could really stabilize a power grid until one storm changed everything. In 2017, South Australia's grid was on the verge of collapse. A major power plant went down unexpectedly, and in the past, that would have meant widespread blackouts. But this time, the Megapack system kicked in. Instantly. In milliseconds, it balanced the grid, kept power flowing, and prevented a massive outage. That single event proved that large-scale battery storage wasn't just a concept. It worked, and it worked fast. California took notice. At Moss Landing, Tesla deployed a 182.5 megawatt Megapack system, one of the largest battery storage projects in the world, but this time it wasn't just about preventing blackouts, it was about replacing fossil fuels altogether. Every evening, as millions of Californians come home, demand for electricity spikes. Lights, air conditioners, ovens, EV chargers, the grid gets pushed to its limit, and for decades, there was only one solution: fire up gas-powered plants to handle the surge. Now, the Megapacks have taken over. Instead of burning more fossil fuels, the grid pulls from a massive reserve of clean energy stored earlier in the day when the sun was shining. And the scale keeps growing. Tesla recently signed a 15.3 gigawatt-hour deal with Intersect Power, one of the largest solar plus storage projects in the world. And according to Elon Musk, this is only the beginning. Demand is, quote-unquote, essentially unlimited. Not high, not growing, unlimited. Because right now, the only thing holding Tesla back isn't demand, it's supply.
People are sleeping. Man, let me keep it all the way real with you. When I was listening to Tesla's earnings report, I almost laughed out loud because everybody on Wall Street is still arguing over Cybertruck margins and vehicle delivery numbers, while the actual gold mine is sitting in plain sight. Tesla Energy, the division nobody pays attention to because they're too busy counting how many panels the Cybertruck doors line up with. And listen, this is not financial advice, but if you understand how money works, you can already see it. Tesla Energy is not just a side hustle anymore. This thing is scaling like crazy. Think about it. In just a few short years, Tesla went from we sell some power walls to literally deploying gigawatt hours of grid-scale storage every single quarter. That's not me hyping it up, that's straight out the report. It's like watching a kid go from lemonade stand to opening Starbucks franchises on every corner. You blinked, and now Tesla's energy business is printing billions in revenue and has margins that make the auto side look like it's still in high school. Now here's where it gets funny. Most people are sleeping. They think Tesla is just a car company. They're still out here comparing it to Ford, GM, Toyota, like this is some auto-only play. Meanwhile, Tesla Energy is stacking cash, lining up contracts, and quietly becoming the division that might one day carry the entire company. And yes, I said it. One day, this division alone could make Tesla the most valuable company in the world. And if that sounds crazy to you, remember, folks laughed when people said Amazon wasn't just a bookstore. I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what's really driving this growth? Two words: scale and demand. Renewable energy, solar, wind, is blowing up globally. Governments are pumping billions into green infrastructure. Utilities are desperate to figure out how to stabilize their grids because the sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. The missing link is energy storage, and Tesla walked into that market like, say less, we got it. Now here's the kicker. They're not just selling storage, they're selling better storage. Megapacks and now the Megablock are factory-built, shipped ready to go, plug-and-play systems that are cutting install times by over 20% and reducing costs by up to 40%. And when you start saving utilities millions of dollars on deployment, you stop being just a supplier. You become the obvious choice. No brainer. Oh, and let's not forget, this is not financial advice. But those installations aren't one-off checks. Every Megapack dropped in the ground comes with Tesla's software, monitoring, maintenance, optimization. Translation? Recurring revenue. Imagine selling someone a smartphone, but also locking them into paying you monthly for data, cloud, and services. That's the game Tesla is running with energy. Every pack out there is basically an ATM machine feeding back to the mothership. And listen, I gotta be personal here. I love this because it feels like the part of Tesla nobody sees coming. Everyone I talk to is still arguing over whether FSD is ready for robotaxis. And meanwhile, Tesla Energy is becoming AWS 2.0. You remember how Amazon Web Services started as the little quiet division no one cared about, and then all of a sudden it carried the entire company? That's what I'm seeing here. Let me break it down with a funny example. Imagine you're at a cookout. Everybody's hyped up about the ribs and the burgers. That's Tesla cars. They're loud, they're flashy. Everybody's lined up for them. But in the back corner, there's that quiet auntie who brought a pan of mac and cheese. Nobody was paying her attention at first until you taste it. And then all of a sudden the whole family is like, wait a minute, this mac and cheese might be the reason we came to the cookout. That mac and cheese? Tesla Energy. And let me tell you, the pan is only getting bigger. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying go mortgage your house and throw it all into Tesla stock. This is not financial advice. I'm saying, from a logical perspective, Tesla Energy is already proving itself as a profit engine. And the more they deploy, the more this division scales. That's not hype. That's how compounding works. Here's another angle most folks are missing. Tesla is securing global production. With Megapack factories in California, Texas, and now Shanghai, they're setting themselves up to dominate not just the US, but Asia and beyond. Remember, China is pouring billions into renewables and grid storage. Who do you think they're calling? Exactly. And it's not just about sales. This is about credibility. When utilities see that Tesla can cut downtime, save money, and deliver projects on time, the contracts keep rolling in. Reliability is everything in the energy game. Nobody wants to take a chance on the new kid when the lights for an entire city are on the line. Tesla already proved itself in places like Australia, where the original big battery saved the grid from blackouts and made money doing it. That credibility is now scaling into multi-billion-dollar opportunities. So while most investors are staring at vehicle delivery numbers, the smart money is peeking over here like, oh yeah, this is the real play. After hearing all that about Tesla Energy scaling up, I don't just want you sitting back watching me talk numbers. This isn't about me flexing on profits or trying to look smart on camera. This is not financial advice. What this is about is you realizing there's a system, there's a rhythm, and if you lock in and stay consistent, you can position yourself to eat too. I made $840 today, and that's cool, but the real win is when you learn how to do the same thing without needing me to hold your hand every step. That's the whole purpose. This is where M.B.U. Moneybag University comes in. M.B.U. isn't some scheme. It isn't me trying to take advantage of you. M.B.U. is about teaching you how to fish. Because once you know how to fish, nobody can take that from you. You don't have to panic about losing a job. You don't have to stress about one stream of income. You have a skill you can pull on whenever life tries to press you. That's priceless. So here's what I want you to do, and hear me clearly. Tap in daily. Don't miss a video. Don't half watch and scroll past. Watch them through, because I can't pack everything into one upload. Sometimes the key gem drops on a random weekend video. Sometimes it's in a live session. Sometimes it's hidden in a midweek breakdown that most people skip. And those are the exact lessons that can separate a win from a loss in your journey. So if you're serious, stay consistent. Like, subscribe, follow along. Do not miss any content. Don't cheat yourself by only showing up halfway, because this isn't about me building my channel. This is about you building your foundation. Every time you hit play, you're investing in yourself. Every time you apply what you learn, you're stacking bricks towards your own freedom. I don't want you watching me make $840 today and just clapping from the sidelines. I want you building, learning, and doing the same thing. This is for you.